Hi everyone, I'm Oktaviani, student destination. Here I will present cultural dimension of United Arab Emirates by Hofstade. Okay, before we get to the score of United Arab Emirates, what is Hofstade theory of cultural dimension? Hofstade's cultural dimension is a framework used to understand cultural dimension between countries and to differentiate the why business is conducted in a different culture. In other words, it's a framework to use to distinguish between different national culture, their cultural dimension, and assess their impact on business settings. It's a score of United Arab Emirates by half test. For distance, 74%, individualism 33%, masculinity 52%, uncertainty for 66%, long-term orientation 22%, and the last, indulgence 22%. In the next slide, let's discuss one by one the cultural dimension score. Power distance. The dimension deals with the fact that all individuals in society are not equal. It expresses the attitude of the culture toward these inequalities among us. The definition is the extent to which the less powerful members of institutions and organizations with a country expect and accept that power is distributed unequally. Scar power distance United Arab Emirates is 74%, which means that people accept a hierarchical order in which everybody has a place and which need no further justification. Hierarchy in an organization is seen the reflecting inequalities. Centralization is popular. Superintendents expect to be told what to do and the jail post a benevolent autocrat. Next, individualism, the degree of independence a society maintains among its members. The definition in an individualist society, people are supposed to look after themselves and their direct family only. In collectivist society, people belong to in groups that take care of them in exchange for loyalty. Score individualism United Emirates Arab is a 36%. Is considered a collective society. This manifests in a class, long-term commitment, and member group, be that a family, extended family, or extended relationship. Loyalty in a collective culture is promoted. In collective society, offense led to shame and loss of face. Employer or employee relationship are classified in more terms. Hiring and promotion discussion take account of the employee in group. Management is the management of groups. Next, masculinity. A high score masculine on this dimension indicates the society will be driven by competition, achievement, and success, with success being defined by the winner or best in field. The definition is the extent to which the less powerful member of institution and organization within a country expect the power is distributed unequally. Score masculinity for United Arab Emirates is 52%. People who have the ambition to continue to excel and don't want to be beaten. Next, uncertainty avoidance. Uncertainty avoidance has to do with the way that a society deals with the fact that the future can never be known. The definition is the extent to which the member of a culture feel to be ambiguous or situation and have greatest belief in institutions that try to avoid this. And score uncertainty avoidance of United Arab Emirates is 66%. In this culture, there is an emotional need for loss. Time is money. People have inner art to pursue and work hard. Precision and punctuality are the norm. Innovation may be raised. Security is an important element in individual motivation. Next, long-term orientation is a normative society which a score low in dimension. For example, prefer to maintain the honor, tradition, and norm well within social change with subsumption. Those with a culture which score high, on the other hand, take a more pragmatic approach. They ensure active and effort in modern education as a way to prepare for the future. The definition is every society has to maintain some link with its own past while dealing with the challenge of the present and future. Core long-term orientation of United Arab Emirates is a 22%. Is the exhibit the great respect for traditions, is a relatively small probability to shape for the future, and a focus on achieving quick results. And the last is indulgence. Indulgence is considering the extent and inclination of society to fulfill its desires. In other words, this dimension revolves around how society and control their impulse and desires. The definition is the extent to which people try to control their desires and impulses. Core indulgence in United Arab Emirates is a 22%. In society, people with this orientation have the perception that their actions directly bend social norms and feel that indulging themselves is somewhat wrong. Thank you and see you next time.